Tell me a little bit about, like, if you had to explain somebody at a cocktail party, how would you describe yourself? Who are you? What do you do?
It's a great question because, you are fortunate as I have been to have a lot of different avenues of interest. Myself starting in culinary arts, but even outside of food, there was a deep interest to entertain that came at me early on in high school. And I was known as the let's have a good time friend, and knew from my parents what it meant to open our home, and just started doing that both on campus and in my home life. And it was just this level of openness that became so important to me, and that carried into my passion for food. And specifically, I was working on an internship at the Venetian Hotel in Scottsdale, Arizona, where my chef came to me and he said, I think it's time for you to venture out of the kitchen. I want to put you in front of guests. You seem to be having a very good time at Sunday brunch. The hotel manager and I think that you might do well in the front of house. Why don't you run brunch? And I said, what does that mean? He goes, well, why don't you just be the organizing chef of brunch? And I said, okay. And 6 months later, the hotel manager came to me and said, we'd like to extend your externship another 6 months, and we'd like to put you in all the different food and beverage outlets to see what you enjoy. And I ended up staying yet another 8 months and working not only in front of house operations, but front and back of house operations, as well as working in the hotel flower shop. So all three of those avenues became intersectional in my hospitality experience, where I was literally using my hands on a daily basis in cooking and in beautiful presentations in the flower shop, as well as being in the front among guests. And there was no greater fulfillment.